In science class, we all learned that warm air rises and cold air sinks, but what if it feels like cold air is rising throughout your home? Cold air has not suddenly decided to ignore the laws of physics, but if air seems to be moving in an unexpected direction, a pressure imbalance may be pulling it there. What creates a pressure imbalance in your home, and more importantly, how do you fix it? So what even is a pressure imbalance? Air naturally moves from areas of higher pressure toward areas of lower pressure. Think about drinking through a straw. You create an air of lower pressure inside the straw, so the higher pressure air outside pushes the drink upward. Now your home, that can create similar pressure differences, especially when air leaves through one part of the house. Replacement air, it's got to enter somewhere else. That replacement air does not always use the front door though. It can sneak through gaps around plumbing, wiring, windows, doors, floors, rim joists, and attic penetrations. This movement can make it feel like cold air is rising, traveling between rooms, or pouring in from places that should absolutely not be drafty. So what causes pressure imbalances in a home? There's actually several forces that can move air throughout your house, and the first one is stack effect. During cold weather, warm indoor air rises and can escape through leaks near the top of the house. As that air leaves, the lower levels become slightly depressurized. Cold outdoor air is then pulled into the basement, crawl space, or first floor to replace it. That air may eventually travel upward through the stairwells, wall cavities, plumbing chases, or gaps between the floors. The cold air itself is not naturally rising. What's happening is the pressure difference is pulling air through the available pathways. Now, the greater the indoor to outdoor temperature difference and the taller the house, the stronger the stack effect can become. The next likely culprit is going to be leaky or unbalanced ductwork. Your heating and cooling system can also change the pressure inside individual rooms or throughout the entire house. A leaky supply duct in an attic or crawl space can send conditioned air outside the home's thermal envelope. That lost air, it has to be replaced, so outdoor air gets pulled through gaps and cracks. A leaky return duct can pull dirty, humid, or unconditioned air from an attic, garage, basement, or crawl space and distribute it through the home. Pressure problems can also occur when a bedroom door is closed and there's no adequate return air pathway. The supply vent continues pushing air into the room, but that air has nowhere to go. The bedroom becomes pressurized while the area containing the return becomes depressurized. Another reason you could be feeling that pressure imbalance could be due to exhaust fans and appliances. Kitchen exhaust fans, bathroom fans, clothes dryers, and some combustion appliances send indoor air outside. Now, like I said before, whenever air leaves the house, replacement air must come in. A powerful exhaust fan without adequate makeup air can depressurize the home and pull outside air through the building envelope. In some homes, depressurization can also contribute to backdrafting. That happens when combustion gases from a furnace, water heater, or fireplace are pulled into the living space instead of safely venting outside. Now, this is really important. If you suspect backdrafting or a carbon monoxide problem, stop using the affected appliance and contact a qualified HVAC or combustion safety professional. We've already talked about it a little bit, but air leakage through the building envelope is another reason why the pressure is imbalanced in your home. Pressure can't move much air through a perfectly sealed surface. The problem becomes noticeable when pressure differences meet gaps in the building envelope. Common leakage points, those are going to be attic hatches, plumbing and electrical penetrations, recessed lights, rim joists, gaps around windows and doors, basement and crawl space openings, and wall cavities connected to the attic or basement. The pressure difference provides the push or pull. The leaks give the air somewhere to travel. So now the qualifying question is it pressure imbalance or is it thermal bridging? Not every cold air sensation is going to be caused by a pressure imbalance. Thermal bridging happens when heat travels through a more conductive material, like a wall stud, roof rafter, or poorly insulated window frame. A cold surface can cool the air next to it. That denser air then sinks and creates a downdraft, which may feel like cold air moving through the room. Thermal bridging, it doesn't create the same pressure imbalance as a leaky duct or exhaust fan. It creates cold surfaces and uneven temperatures that can feel like a draft. That distinction matters because air sealing is not going to eliminate every thermal bridge, and adding insulation is not going to repair a disconnected duct. I just told you a whole bunch about pressure imbalances, but how do you fix one? Honestly, there is no single fix because first you need to identify what's actually driving that air movement. A home performance or HVAC professional may use a blower door test to measure leakage throughout the building envelope, a duct leakage test to evaluate the ductwork, pressure measurements to compare individual rooms, or even thermal imaging to locate missing insulation and temperature differences. Now, depending on what the testing finds, the solution can vary and may include air sealing leaks in the attic, rim joist, basement, or crawl space, repairing and sealing leaky ductwork, balancing supply and return airflow, adding transfer grills, jumper ducts, or other return air pathways, providing proper makeup air for large exhaust equipment, correcting missing or poorly insulated insulation, or addressing thermal bridges within the building assembly. Now the goal, it's not to make the house completely airtight and forget about ventilation. The goal is to control where air enters, where it leaves, and how it moves throughout the home. If cold air seems to be moving in the wrong direction, physics probably isn't broken. Who knows though? Your home may be responding to stack effect, duct leakage, exhaust equipment, thermal bridging, or gaps in the building envelope. The best solution begins by finding out what is actually moving that air before throwing insulation, a new furnace, or another space heater at the problem. Now, to learn more about stack effect, thermal bridging, air sealing, and other building science topics, check out the Learning Center on our website. I'm your building science brainiac reminding you to bring a little science to every project.